Hello and welcome everyone to today's live. I am Dipal, your medical intuitive and mind reprogramming expert, and I'm coming to you live today, Tuesday, right before the holidays. And I know during this time, stress can be very, very high. And sometimes what happens is that we not only have our own stress, but we take on the stress of our environment. And that's where a lot of it comes from. So, what I want to do today is I want to help you to really take this stress. What can we do about the stress that we feel during the holidays? What is it coming from? And how can we resolve stress during the holidays? Because to be honest, stress seems to be amplified a couple of hundred times during the holidays, doesn't it? And I know many of you are feeling it because I'm feeling it too. Okay, so we're going to get started in just a moment. Go ahead and say hello. I want to hear from each and every one of you. And go ahead and tag somebody that you know that could use today's healings and readings with me. Hello and welcome back. Let's fix the screen so my head's not cut off. I want to welcome you back here. Hello, Camila. So wonderful to see you. I'm just going to go onto the private Facebook group, Dipal's Quantum Body Awakening, and see how many of our people we have there, our tribe. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Barb. So wonderful to see you. Let's see. Okay, so we're talking about stress. Stress can be amplified. Stress comes in many forms. And as we know, it's hard to find the joy and happiness and when we're feeling stressed, right? Whether it's a little bit of stress or a lot of bit of stress. I mean, lately, I've been going through some stressful moments trying to gather some things for Thanksgiving that we are putting together and for the family. And it becomes quite stressful because you're thinking about everything, you're thinking about everyone, all the things that you need, and just trying to be organized, right? But it can trigger something within you, and it can trigger it can trigger not only this response of anger, but frustration and moodiness, and all kinds of triggers can happen. Now, when we are triggered during the holidays, that in itself is a stress response. Okay, when you are triggered, now let me know, does anyone feel that? Right? Hello, Buddha 1895. If you don't mind putting your name, it's so wonderful to see you again. Just go ahead and put your name so that I know who you are. And Vladana, so wonderful to see you here, honey. So we're talking about stress during the holidays, and I'm sure you guys are feeling it too for those of you who are celebrating the holidays this week and in the coming few weeks. It's interesting because in our culture, so we celebrate Diwali, we celebrate New Year, we celebrate literally 5, 6, almost 10 days in a row. There's some kind of celebration. And Navratri, right? The 9 days of dancing. So there's more than 10 days. And then we go straight into Thanksgiving and then straight into Christmas and New Year. So we are celebrating from October or sometimes even September all the way through January 1st. And it could be very stressful. Right? Like all of these holidays, all the entertainment, all the social gatherings, all the things we have to do. So, what are we putting our mind through? What are we putting our body through? We're putting it through a stress response mechanism. And the stress response mechanism triggers cortisol uprise. Right? Now the cortisol is going crazy saying, hey, I'm here. and I'm going to cause an inflammatory response. And pow, 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 now there's an inflammatory response, and then there's pain. And that pain can organize anywhere in the body, because what that pain is saying is, hey, we're holding on to some kind of emotions. Okay? That's what that pain is saying. And sometimes we numb the pain. We don't really address it because we get used to the pain. And sometimes you'll notice that the pain shows up certain times, especially when you're going to see family. Does that happen to anybody? That certain pain shows up, especially when you're going to see family, or certain stress response shows up that way. And it makes me laugh because in my mind, I'm like, okay, my family is my biggest learning lesson. So everything that shows up to be stressful, I'm like, okay, what am I learning? What am I learning? What am I learning? Right? And sometimes you just want to scream, right? You just want to scream. I don't want to learn. I just want to scream. And so let's think of a better way to handle that stress that comes up for you, because I see, Jeannie, you're saying Thanksgiving through New Year's Day can be triggering with family history bubbling below the surface. Exactly. And then we have all this animosity with other people. There's jealousy coming up from other people. And then you're taking on these emotions yourself. Sometimes we claim emotions ourselves, and that's not necessary because they are other people's emotions. And so as empaths, you're taking on double, triple, quadruple the amount of emotions and triggers and stress, basically, which is then causing the pain within your body. So what I want to do today is really go through a beautiful process for all of you and help you really work around the stress that you're going to be feeling this week and the weeks to come. Okay. So let's just take a nice deep breath in and a nice breath out. Feel those energies moving. It's making me yawn already. Let me just take a sip of water. All right, close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in, like really inhale the air right now. And bring it into the belly and then back out. And so in through the nose and out through the nose. And just feel this calming sensation. This calming sensation through your breath that's moving through all the cells of your body. And everywhere that this breath finds stress, it's going to start to blast through it. It's going to transmute it. And Jeannie, thank you for sharing that. We all have our holidays. And whatever holiday that you are going to be celebrating, we're clearing the stress around that. And for some of you, you may be in isolation. You may not have anyone to go to. Let's clear that energy now. Clearing those feelings of loneliness. Let's clear the feelings of overwhelm and feeling helpless in situations that we're going to be in. Being sure to breathe, allow this breath to always come through to keep us strong, peaceful, and at ease. Because what we say, what we do matters. It matters because we are setting up our karma. How do you want your karma to play out right now? And I'm pronouncing it karma as you may pronounce it karma. Okay? So I just want you to know we're talking about karma here. What actions, what thoughts, feelings, emotions do I want to feel in this moment when I am triggered with all this stress around me? How could I change these patterns? How could I change the thought patterns, the emotional patterns? How could I change my feelings? And make it this inner world a better space for me to live in. Notice with every breath, that breath that you're taking in is very soothing to your soul, to your body, to your spirit. This breath is invigorating you. It's the prana that keeps you alive and well. It's your own prana that you've been missing out on. Allow this prana to move through your body as we give it the space it needs by releasing all that no longer serves. All the stress is just being pulled out. It's being transmuted. It's being given a purpose. It's being given a light. And you could be the source of this light, the contributor of this light. And so be it. And so it is. May you all have a peaceful, beautiful, transpiring, amazing, happy, joyful holiday wherever you are and whatever you're celebrating and whoever you're with. And so it is. Thank you. All right. So please do share what's coming up now. How are you feeling? Hello, Susan. Hello, Wilma. Hello, Melody. So wonderful to see you guys here. Thank you for joining us. We're talking about the stress during the holidays, and I'd like to talk about this during this time because it's so essential to acknowledge that while we are in that mode of joy and celebration, there's a huge part of us where the stress comes along with it. And it becomes this unwelcomed companion that we like to bring along because sometimes we like it to be that high for us. Okay, so where you feel that is your high. Let's clear, cancel, delete that. Some people feed off of stress. So let's clear, cancel, delete. You know, there's so many people that are always talking about their stress. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. Like it's a good thing, right? So let's just clear that because that's just a mass conscious thought pattern. Okay. So let's let go of expectations because I know that holidays can come with expectations. So let's just clear that, because that's just a trap that we fall into, that everything has to be perfect, right? Which that has come up for me multiple times this past 2 weeks, that expectation trap. So definitely do some of those breathing techniques. Okay. What is the most important is your presence. Don't get caught up in the material aspects of the holidays, and be present with your loved ones. Engage in meaningful conversations. Put away the cell phones. Be there 100%, because that is what you need at this time. And when you do that, that's part of self-care. I don't talk about that much. That piece is self-care. Being present is part of self-care. But if you really think about it, it is. And it's so important to give yourself the gift of being present, not only for yourself, but for others. Another thing is set realistic boundaries. Your anger can create unrealistic boundaries. Okay. Yes, it's okay to say no. The pressure that you may feel, it can be overburdening. However, recognize and protect your time and energy. Prioritize yourself, align with your values, and really bring to the table genuine joy, who you really are. Don't mask yourself. Okay? And of course, we want to always be open with our hearts, and just have realistic expectations. And don't forget to prioritize yourself in the process of all the holidays. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take some questions from you guys, and let's do some readings and healings. I know usually I do these healings and readings on a Wednesday at 1:30, but because of the holidays and we are traveling tomorrow, we're going to my parents to Kentucky. And so we are going to be traveling, and I wanted to do something special for you guys before the holidays. So here I am. Let's take your questions and let me help you with the stress response, okay? All right, let's see. Oh, Emmer, Buddha 1895. Emmer. Well, welcome, Emmer. Nice to meet you. All right, so I've got somebody on Facebook. Let's see. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, okay. Wilma. Wilma, how are you, honey? It's been a while. You would like a healing for the pain in your mouth. Not sure if it's tooth, gums, or nerves. Okay, so what I'm getting is the pain in your mouth is coming from the gums and the root, like it's going up in there, and it feels like it's on the right side. Let me know if you're still here. Hopefully, I believe you are. Let me know if that is correct. I'm going to go ahead and start clearing that energy. Okay, because, and guys, stress can reside in our mouth, creating inflammation. See, like Wilma's, right? And sometimes we build up anxiety on top of the stress that we're already dealing with. So let's just clear all of that. There are boundaries that need to be set, Wilma, that you've never set. And it's like people just run over you, or there's actually one specific person that tends to run over you, and really make you feel like very victimized. So let's just clear that, because there's some fear coming up, okay? Wilma, let me know if this resonates with you as I'm clearing this. And if anyone else resonates with this information and this energy that's coming up, if you have something, then definitely be open to receiving. Yeah, Wilma says yes, right side. Okay. Now, Wilma, is there somebody in your life that seems to be putting pressure on you, or you feel like you're not creating proper boundaries and they keep attacking you almost? Okay, we clear this. And I'm just soothing your gums, okay? Wilma, if you get a chance, I do have a dental program. If you want to go to the dental program, it's on sale right now. All of my programs are on sale, packages, MP3s, $15, $25, all. I mean, you're going to get the best sale right now. So guys, go to anandaforlife.com and grab whatever you need. If you need help in deciding, you can email me at deepalshaw@anandaforlife.com. But right now, everything is on sale. So you could go right here to anandaforlife.com and the shop page, okay? So I went ahead and put it there. So Wilma, that does resonate with you. Yeah, siblings. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. I understand how you're feeling. And I know the guides are telling me it's going to get better, even though you feel like it's not. But I want you to tell yourself that it is going to get better, because the more that we could shift our thoughts, the better it's going to be, not only for us to find that peace within us, but also to send that energy out to them in a way, saying it's going to get better between us, right? So please do that for yourself, okay? All right. Let's see. Hello. I believe this is Jennifer. I'm not sure, but I think so. Let's see. Joe, I'm so angry. I can't do anything sometimes. I just want to throw things away. There's so much congestion around your heart space, honey. And this congestion is leaving you feeling exhausted, drained, and being pulled in multiple directions. And so this feeling of pulling is making you angry because it doesn't feel good, right? And so you're like, you know what? If I just get rid of it, then I don't have to worry about it, right? So let's just clear around that. Clear where you're almost like in a tug of war with yourself. It's almost like this interesting, like, gunk that's coming up, And so I'm just kind of, I can feel it in my mouth. All right. We just clear this up. All right. So for those of you who are angry and you just feel like you just want to throw something at somebody, throw stuff away, just, you feel like you can't do anything, right? Because when you're so angry, yeah, you're not going to be able to do anything because you can't think clearly, right? So let's just work around the mind, okay? And let's clear the anger from the mind. And as we clear that anger from the mind, we clear the fear that's showing up behind the anger. Okay. And I want you to really tap into that. What is the fear that is coming up for you in the mind? So we work with the amygdala and we clear the stress hormones because your stress level is very high. It's coming up to 85%. Okay. So I'm just clearing this out. All right. There you go, my love. Notice how that feels. And I can feel that there's some tension in your neck as well. Okay. Hey, Debbie. There's some tension in your neck. So right now, again, guys, at anandaforlife.com/shop, all the healer sessions are on sale. So you can get sessions for $99 for 30 and 45 minutes, I believe. All the MP3s are 15 to 25, and some of them are a little bit higher, but most of them are on sale. My programs and packages like the dental, lymphatic flush, karmic, master your own karma, and many, many others. If you're looking for something for the new year and you want an anti-aging program, that is on sale too. So just check it out at anandaforlife.com/shop. Okay. All right. So Emmer, thanks for putting in your question. I don't see a question, but I see a comment. I lost both my parents before Abe after Christmas, so I find it a sad time. Now, this is the time where a lot of people that I know, including myself, have lost loved ones. And I lost my grandmother. So I understand how difficult and how much grief that you still hold on to. Losing parents is not easy, and losing anybody, it's not easy, but especially your parents. And so let's just heal the grief that you're holding on to and the sadness and the feeling of loss where your heart is just in pain from this loss, okay? If anyone has lost anybody during this time, let me know who you've lost. Okay, put it in the comments so we could send some healing to you. All right. There you go. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice breath out. Notice how your heart feels. On the right side, there's a big chunk of energy, which I don't have time to release right now. It's going to take me a little while. But ever since your parents passed away, there's been a part of you that feels lost as well. And we need to bring that back. Okay. So please make sure that you email me and let me know we can do a session together, and let me help you release that. Okay. I do not offer sessions personally on my website, but if you email me, I will try my best to get you sessions with me. Okay. Because right now I'm in a transformation of just doing and teaching my medical intuitive course. So that is also open at this time. If anyone is interested in learning to become a medical intuitive, you can email me at deepalshaw@anandaforlife.com. Okay. I see some people. Jeannie says she lost her mother. Let's see. Janet says she lost her daughter. And my heart, I send my love, my heart to you guys, and lots of love and light. Okay. So that is all we have time for today, guys. It was wonderful to be here. I hope that you enjoyed today's Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And so I do want to say happy holidays, whatever you are celebrating, wherever you are celebrating. May the light and source be with you, always keeping you safe and healthy and well. And I love you all. I will see you all next Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. And let's talk about how it went, right? This week. So let's you could keep the comments coming. That's not a problem, but you could go back and listen to the replay and some of the wonderful healings that we did today. And I will see you all next week. Take advantage of the sale. It is a very special sale this Thanksgiving, so please go ahead and take advantage of it. And if you have any questions, Dipal Shah at anandaforlife.com. Okay, you could connect with me there. Just email me and I'll get back to you. Okay. All right, my lovelies, have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye-bye, everybody.